Hello, human design community. My goodness, my hair is gone. Cray cray. Let me come and find you. Hold on. And then I can let you know I'm here. Super impromptu live. I know it wasn't really much planning. This is taking me ages. What's wrong with my typing? I can't, I think my nails need doing. I literally can't type everyone. See, the challenge is real. Okay, so I think I've done it. So here's the thing that I wanted to come in and talk about. When I was doing the psychic readings, and I was saying to quite a lot of people, you know, you've really got to learn to get into your body. And there was somebody in particular, I said, do you understand what that means? And she said, no. And I was like, great. So let me do a video about it so that you can see what it means. Whacking the table, see what it means and really understand. You know, when people say, just get into your body, just be in your body, just get into your body. Like, what does that really mean? So I want to share with you what I share with all of my clients who are doing anything, whether it's business or embodiment, because it's all one and the same. It's super important to have this understanding and to know how to use it, because we have to be able to connect with our body. That's where our intuition is. Whatever your human design is, whatever your authority is, being in your body is where there's so much wisdom and so much potency. But if we're not able to connect with our body, to understand where our energy is, to bring it into our body, then we're making decisions from our head, which is from a masculine place. It's from an out of alignment place, and that creates problems, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So as you're coming on, come and say hello. Let me know you're here. I know it's really impromptu, but I wanted to come and give clarity, because I see a lot of people, and I say it a lot. I do say it a lot, like, drop into your body. It's all fine. And then if you don't know what that means, then actually you're going to spin your wheels in your head trying to figure out, what does this mean? So if you can really understand this, let me turn this off. Come and say, like I said, come and say hello. I'm feeling distracted today. Anyone else distracted in this lunar energy, by the way? We're not going to go into that. I'm going to drop into my body. Okay, so the reason why you need to know this, the reason why this is so powerful for you, is that if you are making decisions in your head, whether it's business decisions, whether it's life decisions, whether it's anything, you're not coming from a place that's aligned for you. And when we make decisions in our head, we are in the masculine, which means then we have to fulfill that decision in the masculine. And as women, predominantly in this group, it's women. As women, if we are doing all of the things in the masculine, then we are working with energy that is essentially going to burn us out. It's going to create this kind of exhaustion in our body, because we're designed to move. We're very cyclical. We're designed to really tap into the feminine and be supported by the masculine. So the more that we can understand that we don't want to be creating from our head, we want to be guided by our body. We want to be in that energy that's inside of our body, so that we can tap into our human design, as well as our alignment, as well as our magnetism, which means that essentially what we're doing is creating this energetic catalyst that makes everything else easier. Does this make sense? Let me know if this makes sense. When I say stop, drop, and move, it's maybe it's because I'm the daughter of a fireman. Who knows? You remember that thing that was like, if you're on fire, stop, drop, and roll. And I'm like, okay, we just got to stop, drop, and move. And so I'm going to make this really practical for you. If you feel out of alignment, whatever that is for your human design type. So I'm a generator. So for me, it's frustration. If you are a manifestor or a manifesting generator, then maybe it's more anger or annoyance or irritability. I mean, many gens, you still get frustration. If you are a projector, that's bitterness, resentment. If you're a reflector, it's disappointment. So if you're feeling those things, you're likely disconnected from your body, especially generators, manifesting generators. If you're feeling frustrated, you're disconnected from your body. If you think that, you know, your body has the wisdom, no matter where you're designed to be. And even if you are a projector and you've got defined head centers only, And it's like, okay, well, I'm not supposed to be in my body. You absolutely are, because if you are feeling out of alignment, you're still using the energy in those centers incorrectly for your energy. If you're feeling out of alignment, that's your first sign. Other things like overwhelm, confusion, lack of clarity, lack of, well, no, not a lack of energy, or even anxiety. If you're feeling those things, stop, drop, and move. And this could be a moment by moment experience. This could be a moment by moment understanding and recognition. I'm going to give you some tools about how you can literally do this in a minute, but I want you to understand this is when you use it. This is why it's important, because when you're in overwhelm, when you're in confusion, you're normally in your head, spinning your wheels up in your head. If you're in anxiety, it's either a head thing, generally a head thing. So you're up here kind of creating all kinds of stories, or, future casting and all of those things. That is a sign that you need to reconnect with your body. So the more that you can recognize the signs that you are not in your body, the more you can lean into this. Does this make sense? You're all super quiet today. Come and let me know, because I'm a generator and the responses light me up, and the more you get from me then. Okay, so that's when you use it. Oh, hold on. Now I can't even see who's commenting. Oh, hey, Tor. Amazing. Thank you, lovely. Okay, so that is when you use this process. Hey, Rachel, how are you, lovely? That is how you use this process, and you really want to tap into the awareness without meaning. This is super important. Disconnect from the meaning. We are super logical. We're all conditioned to be in our head. We're all conditioned to seek meaning. Our brains are literally evidence-seeking missiles. So whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it if you start placing meaning on things. So the more that you can observe what is going on in your body, what is going on in your mind, and come back to a place of, that's interesting. And then you can do the stop, drop, and roll, stop, drop, and move, not roll. I mean, you can totally roll if you want to. So the more that you recognize that's coming up for you, if we start placing meaning on what is what we're feeling, then we bring ourselves into our head even more. We disconnect from our body even more. So for example, if I'm doing something that I have used my strategy and authority to commit to, and then all of a sudden it feels out of alignment. So for me, I'm a sacral generator. So if I've responded to something and I'm committing to it because the response was amazing, so then I jump all in, generator style, obsessed, go into that thing, whatever it is, and then I start feeling frustrated. It can be really easy to go into this space of, why is this out of alignment? I thought I did it right. Did I do it wrong? What is happening? How do I know it's right? Is this out of alignment now? Was it ever in alignment? And we can really get into a place that is creating more and more disconnection, not only from our body, but also from our sovereignty, which equals empowerment, magnetism, alignment, all the things that we actually want to be infusing into the work that we do in the world, that we want to have access to receive the opportunities and the desires that we have, or even to create the ease that, hands up, we're all craving, right? Hi, Lucy. How are you, lovely? So the more that you recognize that it's very simple, and if you start to make it mean something, then it's up here. Just literally think about where your energy is. If you're making it mean something, you're up in your head. If you are feeling something, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, you want to that's interesting. It's an observation. You're just being curious. You just observe it. It doesn't require a meaning. You bring your energy into your body. Now, let me tell you what that actually means. There's a few ways that you can think about this, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you two ways, because what I find is that people with a defined ajna get it the way that I get it, and then people with an undefined ajna get it the second way that I tell you. And the more that you connect with this, the more you get it every way. So if you've got a defined ajna, this might make more sense to you. The defined ajna, if you literally visualize where your energy is, notice where it is in your body, or even visualize where it is in your human design chart, and ask yourself, is this empowered? And the answer is going to be no, because you've already experienced your out of alignment sense and overwhelm, confusion, whatever it is. So the answer is definitely going to be no. So then you want to bring that awareness of where is my energy, and then visualize moving it to where you want it to be. So for example, I've got a defined ajna and a defined throat. I want to visualize moving it all the way down into my sacral. And as I'm doing it, then you want to tap into like feeling that energy move. Okay. If you have an undefined ajna, what might feel better for you is to really connect with the feeling. Where am I feeling it? If you're overwhelmed and stuff, it's probably super busy in your head. Probably feeling all of this energy in your head. So then bring it down. You can use your hands to bring it down. You can visualize or feel, helium balloons. When you put them in the middle of the table, they've got the table weights at the bottom, haven't they? So they can't go anywhere. And literally you can drop them from a height and they just kind of anchor down really fast. Imagine that's your energy. Imagine that it's anchoring all the way down to the root, to the bottom of your spine, like you're bringing that energy down and connecting with your body. Then you want to move. However you get the energy down, whether you visualize it, whether you feel it, whether you like move your hands down your body to bring that energy down, whether you bring it down intentionally, whether you can really feel it in your body moving. Like sometimes, so when I went to Gemma's at the weekend, she's doing this, the cayenne pepper shots. I don't know, have you seen those? Like I didn't know anything about it. So she's like, this is amazing, have one of these. So it's olive oil, cayenne pepper, and lemon juice, and you just drink it like a shot, and you can literally feel it moving down your body. So if you can imagine that with your energy, you're dropping back into your body. So you stop when you get the signs, you drop that energy into your body, and then movement is the last piece, because most of the time we're not moving enough. Now, you don't have to go and do some crazy gym workout or something. What I would recommend that you do is get a song that is your go-to song for that situation, and you just have it handy. You just play it when you need to. So for me, I have a mixture. I have Taylor Swift, Shake It Out. I have Sean Paul, Temperature. For those of you who've been in my world for a while, you know that we always have Sean Paul. So get a song that moves your energy, and it doesn't have to be like a dancey song. It could be something that's slow and sensual. It could be something that is really just reminding you that you are connecting with your body. Okay? So I wanted to give you this as a tool. This is like such a powerful tool for your journey of embodiment, for your journey of connecting with your intuition, for your journey of navigating your human design. If you think about the human design chart, for example, it would be great if I had one to literally show you. Maybe I'll get that soon. But anyway, if you visualize the human design chart and you look at where it's colored in, that is where the energy is designed to flow and where the energy is designed to move. So the more you see that, the more that you can recognize where yours is designed to flow and where it's designed to move, and the more you can start to connect with that for yourself. The key to all of this is recognizing if it's empowered or not. Okay? So stop when you feel confused, overwhelmed, anxious, or you're out of alignment, whatever that is for your human design type. Drop into your body, like visualize the energy, move the energy, anchor it intentionally, and move, whatever your dance is. Or that you don't even have to dance. You could go for a walk. You could do some yoga, whatever feels good for you. I used to have a rebounder. We downsized our house, so there's no space for a rebounder now. But the rebounder was really a really good tool to use as well. Does anyone have any questions? This works whatever your human design type is as well. So it's important to start to become aware of what you're feeling. Like the first step of embodiment is awareness, because otherwise we'd all just live in our heads. It's more comfortable, it's safer, it's, it's what we know, it's our comfort zone, it's where we've been conditioned to be. It feels less safe sometimes to come into our body. It feels less comfortable to be in our body because we've fundamentally not been taught how to be in our body and feel safe, how to navigate our emotions and feel safe, how to sit with the duality of emotions, how to be with fear and know that you're still safe. All of these things, we've not been taught how to do this. This is not, if you think about the way that we work in the world, you've got a headache, take a pill. You've got a pain, take a pill. If you're depressed, take a pill. If you it's quick, fix it. Let's just fix it super quick. And even with healing and stuff, You know, like we're looking for where we need to heal. What if there was nothing to heal? And what if it was simply the journey of embodiment and becoming aware of yourself and empowered in that experience and really anchored into that journey of embodiment? What if that was all that was required to activate sovereignty? Now, I'm not saying that there's not a place for like trauma healing and all of those things. Like there absolutely is. But we are very much in a world where we're conditioned to look for what is wrong. And because then we're like, okay, things aren't working the way I thought they would in the time that I thought they would. What do I need to heal? What needs fixing? What's broken? It's often really disempowering to even go there straight away. And yet we are conditioned to. So the more you become comfortable in your body, the more you practice this stop, drop, and move, the more you will be able to access what's really going on and what you really require. Okay? Any questions? Let me know. It's super quick. Like, I don't want to bang on about it forever, even though I totally could. So ask me questions if you want me to carry on. But I think it's an important practice, and it's one that I'm definitely going to like do something creative with. I'm just not really sure what that is yet. So watch this space. Okay, no questions? We all good? Amazing. Okay, so next week in here, I will be sharing an interview series with you, which is the HD Impact. And I'm going to be sharing with you real life stories of people who are working with human design and the impact that it's actually made. The other thing I notice about human design is it's kind of intangible. Like it's hard to get to the point where you know what it's going to be like or what it's going to feel like or what it's going to look like on the other side of doing the work. And so when the work itself can be kind of uncomfortable, it's really helpful to have that vision of what it looks like on the other side. So next week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's going to be a series of interviews in here so that you can really start to see how people are using it in their life, in their business, in all of the different places, so that it can bring you that sense of inspiration and understanding of what is available. Okay, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. I love you. See you soon.